journey to $20,000 per month as a high ticket closer. So in today's video, just wanted to give a quick update in terms of how the month is going. In terms of deals being closed and close rate, everything is going really well. I'm really proud of the progress I'm making. And this week that just passed, my close rate was at like 33%, 34%, something like that, which is pretty good, especially on the offer I'm on, you know, where and the previous week before that it was 50%. So far for the month I'm sitting at like 38-40% close rate, which is phenomenal. I'm really happy with that metric. The only thing that's not really where I want it to be is obviously the show rate, which I mentioned in the last video as well. However, been having a chat with one of the guys in the mentorship I'm in, and he's been helping me a lot with how to improve the show rate. So from this week moving forward, I'm going to be testing that out, and I definitely feel like with the changes being made, it's going to significantly impact the show rate because just so far this is we on the 19th day of the month, and I worked out like how many calls I took in total, and on average, I'm only taking like 2.3 calls a day, which is extremely low. Like that's not even a part-time position if you think about it. So, however, the funny thing with that is, although I'm only taking like 2.3 calls a day on average, I still got to like 22nd on the leaderboard on my offer out of like 150 or 200 closes, which is insane. And we only like almost just over halfway through the month, and that's only taking like less than 3 calls a day. That's just mind blowing to even say that out loud. So a big part of that is now just improving the show rate so I can take more calls, because if I literally just keep doing what I'm doing and take more calls, then my commission is going to skyrocket, right? Because if I'm closing at like 40% now with only 2 calls, if I get that up to like 6 calls, I'm going to literally make triple the commissions just from being able to take more calls, you know. And a big part of why the show rate has been dipping, aside from obviously just people not showing up, is because on the offer I'm with, they only schedule on the meeting and tell the prospects that it's 30 minutes. So they come on thinking that it's 30 minutes. So normally I do send them a message beforehand to say like, look, the call's gonna actually last 45 minutes. Would that be okay with you? Let me know, make sure you're not driving. And if that's okay, just send me a thumbs up. And a lot of the times they'll send me the thumbs up, but then when we get on the call, I'll double check to see if they have 45 minutes. And sometimes, a lot of the time, they still don't have the time, right? And then I end up wasting that whole time because I have to reschedule them. So with the changes I'm making now to my new show up SOP, all that should be non-existent now. So I'm really looking forward to actually being able to take 5, 6, 7 calls a day, because I'm opening up my calendar for 10 spots a day, and at the moment I'm only getting 2.3 calls on average, right? And even with just 2.3 calls a day average so far, my commissions is like at like $3,000 for this month. Which, just imagine if I had like tripled my show rate, which is very realistic. Like if I start taking 6, 7, 8 calls, just that change alone will triple my commissions and would help me hit 10K a month. And obviously, because when you get to a certain level of cash collected on my offer, your commission percentage increases. So that's even better. So with the change I made now, I'm really hoping. Well, I know it will improve the show rate. So now it's just a matter of taking as much calls as I can for this last bit of the month. I still got like, what is it, like 12 days left to go. So I'm gonna really push this month, because the goal is still to hit at least $10,000 per month. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment, and also looking forward to getting to the top of the leaderboard as well. I'm really excited for that. And one big milestone that I hit personally was recently in the program I'm in from Daniel Smith in Born to Close, which is the sales training I invested in to help me acquire the skill sets I now have. He reviewed 2 of my calls that I closed, and he was quite impressed with how I executed those calls. They were pretty good calls. One was a $2,000 deal with no objections, and another one was a $4,000 deal with an objection that I still overcame and closed out. But a big highlight for me was, because I'm not sure if you're watching this, you might not know, but for the same offer I'm working on now, the fitness offer I'm at now, my mentor Daniel Smith used to be on this offer, and he was like the top closer on this offer, and he hit like 20K per month, $20,000 per month on the same offer I'm on last year. So having learned his skill set and learned everything I know from him now, I'm back on the same offer with the new skill set, and now I'm actually, really performing well. I'm gonna fucking kill it here. I'm already killing it, even with such low volume. But what I was basically gonna say is that the big highlight for me was after him watching those calls, he gave me a compliment that made me feel really proud. He said, when he watched those two calls, he felt that, well, he said that my skill set now is even better than what his was when he was on this offer last year and when he hit 20K per month. So just hearing that was like, yo, that was really a happy moment for me, because it's one thing about me knowing I'm good and me knowing I'm going to achieve my goals, but like when other people around me start to see my growth and compliment me and say how good I am, how good I'm doing, I'm crushing it this month, proud of the progress you're making, seeing how many people I'm inspiring as well to also do good in their lives, that sort of gives me a deep sense of like feeling proud, because it's now not just about me knowing it, but it's undeniably true that I've worked so hard and got to this point where it's no more just something I'm saying to myself, where I know I'm going to be successful and working towards that. Like I can already see it becoming my reality based on the experiences I'm having, and the words that's being said to me by other people that are also in a space that knows what it takes to be a good closer. So a really, really proud moment for me, especially this month. It's my birthday month, so I'm excited to crush the rest of the month and looking forward to taking more calls. Like I said, that's literally the biggest bottleneck for me now, because the calls I am taking, I'm closing like a good amount of them, right? Close rate for the month is around 40%, which is really good. And I think even the top closers on this offer, like the people that are top five, their close rate is around 40% too, like 40, 45. So my close rate on this type of offer I'm on, especially with the leads I'm getting, because I got the worst leads on the team. Like when you start out, you start with the worst leads, with the people that have uh, that they don't have much money and they're not willing to invest. So that's already an uphill battle. But even with those leads, I'm still closing them left, right, and center. So next month, when I start getting the better leads, it's gonna be even more. Uh, it's gonna be even better for me, because I'll be speaking to leads that are more. I'll be speaking to hotter leads that can convert easier. But yeah, it's been an amazing journey, and I'm glad to be able to share this journey with anyone that's watching this right now. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching my journey. And if you made it this far to the video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment if you want. And as always, if you want to follow my journey more closer, feel free to follow me on social media as well. The links will be down below. So looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And aside from that, have an amazing day and stay safe.